Hello, everyone. I'm Alina Lee, your host on Ikigai with Alina at Voice of Australians. Ikigai, as we have discussed multiple times, it's all about your reason for being. Everyone gets up in the morning with a reason in their life. That's why this show is all about to discuss reason. How can we motivate ourselves? Now, today we are discussing about meditation. I have started meditation when I was around 5 or 6, and it has helped me so much. And today, my guest is Afia Salim. Hi, Afia, how are you?
Hi, Alina. How are you? I'm good, thank you.
Good,
Once again,
good.
thank you for inviting me.
Pleasure is all mine. Afia, I have seen you meditating. So tell me about your journey, how and why you started meditating.
Yeah, it was quite an amazing journey, right? I was going through so much emotional pain, like my pain body was triggering my mood. I was going through some traumas, like after my mother's death, I was feeling so alone. I had no one to share my things, to share my feelings with someone. So I was going out with friends, I was hanging out, I was going on vacations, I was doing all these stuff which helped me to make me more happy. But it was not working. I was still feeling alone. I was still not feeling the meaning of happiness. Then I met a guy. We are very good friends now. He's a kind of my mentor as well. So he started teaching me the reason for being happiness, like the meaning for happiness. Like if I'm with my friends, but I still feel alone. Why it is happening? Because there is so much pain inside me. So I need to work on it. I need to get rid of this anxiety and negativity. So then he started teaching me that how could I get rid of this anxiety and negativity, and how can I shut up my mind, like all the time it is thinking and overthinking. So I wanted to have escape from it, have like I wanted to have some peace in my life. So when I got to know that we can shut up my mind, and I was like, no, it couldn't be possible. Like mind is still like it's thinking all the time, even if we are sleeping. So it was like, no, we can shut up our mind, and we can be in that process where we can feel ourselves, where we can feel our happiness inside happiness. So then I started doing this meditation. In the start, I was literally, because there was so much trauma, so much pain. So in start I was literally having that negative thoughts. Like when I closed my mind, when I closed my eyes and doing this process, so I was literally having that negative thoughts inside me. So I got scared. No, it's not good. Like meditating is not, because it's still giving me that negative vibes. But actually what happened when we are going through this process, so in start we will have the negative thoughts, and in mindfulness meditation we just have to accept all these thoughts. If something is bothering you and this thought is appearing, you just accept it, and then it will get disappeared. So in between, what will happen, since you accept it, this negativity, you are free from all this negativity. So you just have to bring the acceptance in your life, in your thought process. So then I started meditating. In start, I was literally getting negative thoughts. I was just accepting it. I was crying it. Like while doing meditation, you sometimes cry. Sometimes tears print out of your ears, your eyes. So I was just accepting all these negative thoughts. And then, what happened? It's like been 3 years. Now, when I go to this position, go to this meditation, so now I feel really calm and relaxed. I feel happy all the time. I don't know why I'm happy. Like I should, uh, uh, I don't know why I'm happy, but I'm happy. I'm feeling happy. There's no reason for being happiness. So when you started doing this thing, so you feel light, you feel happy all the time without having any reason. So what is happening with me? I'm getting rid of all this anxiety, from my life, and I am accepting positive things in my life. So when your thought process is clear, you are doing all these things, your body is relaxed, your soul is relaxed. So there is a obstacle in between you, your opportunities. But before getting these opportunities, you have to relax your mind, relax your body. So then your mind can think about the opportunities. Like there are some opportunities, there are some gold coins. You can see this, but you cannot get all these things. Why? Because your mind is stopping you to get all these opportunities. So when once your mind is relaxed, so you can go there and collect all of your opportunities and all of your goal points. So yes, it helped me a lot. My friends sometimes say that you are so positive, and they really compliment me. Like if they are with me, so they feel positive energy. So
Hmm.
it's a very good compliment for me. So I'm spreading positivity, but still I'm working on many things, and I can feel the change in my life.
Yes, of course. I can totally relate to it because, as I said, I started meditation when I was 6 because it was taught in my community school. So I feel like it has given me so much strength in my character. Now, if something bad happens, I'm like, okay, it's life. It is mean to be like this. That's okay. Let's concentrate on the next thing. So it just gave me so much strength of character to understand and perceive. And sometimes, because we move so fast in life, it just gives us time to clear our brain. Because in meditation, our brain is at energy level where we can clear our mind for new opportunities. And of course, there are so
Exactly.
many types of meditations, like 7 or 8.
There are so many.
So
Yes.
it's mind, which we can conduct a total session on different types of meditation, because I had
Yeah.
been
Yes.
doing transcendental, and then I did mindfulness, but then I did root chakras. So there are so
Okay.
many meditation.
I'm doing mindfulness, breath, and focused meditation, and sometimes movement meditation while I'm working on part, while I'm doing exercise. So I focus just on my movement, like like what is happening in my body, what I am feeling. So there are lots of lot of types of
Yes.
meditation. You are right, but I'm doing 4 or 5 types of meditation.
Yeah, there have Vipassana as well. It's so, which we cover in maybe next session, types of meditation. So tell me, like, some people ask me if you use app or something. So how about you? Are you using any app, mobile apps or anything for
Uh,
meditation?
Yeah, right now I'm not using any app, but yes, I'm following few authors. Like Eckhart Tolle, he is teaching about the stay in the present moment. He is teaching how can we accept present and not think about past and not think about future. So I'm following Eckhart Tolle, David Veda. He's other kind of spiritual meditation, and there are a few more. I will share you all the details. But the the one I'm intensely following is Eckhart Tolle because I'm reading his book The Power of Now, in which I'm learning that how can I accept accept the present moment. How can I be in the present moment and not to think about the past and future. So it's a kind of meditation. You are in the present, you are not thinking about your what will happen, what has happened. Okay, it is past, it will future. I don't need to worry about it. I'm in this moment. I have to enjoy this moment. Like I'm here, I'm talking with you, I'm
Yes, Afia, you are definitely right. I think the connection has broken up, so I can't hear Afia. For me, for me, yeah,
sorry.
Afia, you are back. Oh, so thank you so much for sharing. For me, I have from the beginning, because I started meditation at a very young age, I never used any app. But from last 4 years, I have been using this app, Insight Timer. It is a free app, anyone can download. It has all the different types of meditation, whatever you feel like doing. So it's mindfulness, vipassana. If you feel like you just want feel like healing, if you feel like some of your chakras are not clear, you want to do that,
Mm-hmm.
you can do that as well.
Oh,
It gives you, if
great.
you want to go on walk and you want to do meditation, which is mindfulness meditation, you it guides you about that as well, like how are the Ds and stuff. So I
It is
really love this
exciting.
app. Sorry.
Yes, it is exciting. It sounds really interesting.
Yes, and sometimes if I'm reading book, it has really good book reading musics. And sometimes if I just want to have a talk or listen to someone giving positive, so they have different sessions as well. And you can add your friends to know their meditation journey, what they are doing every day, which kind of
Oh,
meditations they are doing. So I really like that app. You can add me on that app if you like, Afia.
I
And
will, I
now,
will, I
Chad,
will agree. Yes.
now tell me about the environment. Is there any, like, this is my office and my Zen room, so I meditate from here. How about you? Do you have
Mhm.
any specific environment?
I have, yeah, specific environment. Usually, what I do, I like from like all day pass and and come in my room. Like then I get free from all of my work, all of my calls, all of my desks. I just sit quiet and I just turn off my room light and I lit scented candles. It gives me so good feelings. Like I really like scents. So when I'm lighting scented candles, so it is already creating an environment, and you are sitting quiet. You can sense smell. You can feel relaxation in your body, and so your body and your mind can automatically relate to this environment, and you can feel the relaxation in your body and in your mind. So what happens when I do this process? I sit quietly, and sometimes I play meditation music. Like I search on YouTube and I play some relaxing, calm meditation music, and put earbuds on my ears and sit quiet. Like whatever the position, if I'm tired, so I can lie down and just listening music and smelling the nice aroma and relaxing my body, calm. And the thoughts are appearing now. I'm accepting. I was really happy and I was accepting. I was really tired. I'm accepting. So all these things I'm accepting, and automatically you will feel really healed. You will feel really calm. So it happens with me. How do you do your How do you do your meditation? Your meditation thing?
So when I started meditation, I started for a very basic level because in Pakistan, when I started, I was a child. Like I don't think so. My parents were so much into meditation. So I
Mm-hmm.
started from my bedroom, and if I went to what if I was going to school, I was doing meditation over there. So that's what I was thinking. Like when you start, it's not necessary that you have a separate room or separate
It's not
candles
necessary.
or
Yes.
separate lightning. um
It's
I
not necessary.
after
Yes.
coming over here, I made a separate course in my office. Over here, people are so much crazy about meditation. In my office, there was a space which inspired me
Mm,
so much to create this room, um, which was named as Zen. And my this room name I have kept it as Zen as well, with scented candles
wow.
and stuff with proper lightning. So I did it but
Wow.
when I first started, it's all in your mind. I did it without from like in whole my life I had been doing without musing, because at that time I didn't know, because I was doing transcendental meditation, not mindfulness.
Mm-hmm.
At that time I didn't know about mindfulness. So I
Okay.
was doing specific meditation. And transcendental, I think, is the hardest meditation you can do because you
Yeah.
can't think about anything at all.
Yes.
Yes. So when I was doing, I was like very like not external factors were not there, but it was internal. And when you are a child,
Yes.
it's so much easier to adapt into things. So it was so much easier for me. But now I feel like, okay, so many people struggle to get into meditation. So, and you are the living example because you started 3 years back and you are doing it so well. So right now I have candles, scented oil, even electronic candles, lightning. So I love to be in the environment. I love to experience this stuff. But yes, it's not necessary. I have
It's
done
not
different.
necessary.
Yes,
Yes, it's
exactly.
not
And
necessary, but it gives us different kind of energy, different kind of feeling.
yes, I know. And as you told me that all the thoughts come to you and you just let go of the thoughts and try to clear your mind. One of my friend Laura, who just lives next to me, has given me a really, because she's a meditation teacher. She
Okay.
is one of her students has told her that when you meditate, it's like going to a messier room, and you start adjusting the places so that it can become clean. So it's like our mind is so much messier when it
Yes,
start
yes, so much messier.
meditating,
Yes,
and then we have to adjust, right?
yes, it is certainly. Our mind is so much messy, and it thinks a lot. It overthinks. Sometimes, like, you can't stop it, but you have to. You have to give the shut up call to your mind to feel the calmness inside you, to feel the peace inside you, and it is necessary. Like nowadays, what is happening? We are moving so fast. Things are rapidly changing, and nobody is like having a time to think about for themselves or for yourself. So it is quite necessary to think about yourself, actually what you are feeling inside. You are working, you are studying, you are meeting your colleagues, your friends. Who are you inside? What are your feelings? So we need to work on it actually. There are a lot of my friends who want to know all these things about it. So I usually share them that start doing this. Like you don't need to you don't need to have a separate place to do all these things, because when I was in a crowded place and I need to do this, so I was just close my mind. I was just close my eyes, relax my mind, and start doing this thing. So once you have started doing all these things, you will come into this process. You don't need any separate, but yes, it gives you energy, so you can have your separate place and doing all this thing.
Yes, you are right. Even I have learned some techniques of meditation where if you are on lunch break, you can take 5 minutes or even 2 minutes. It's called yogic coffee, and the meditation is called yogic coffee, and you can just do it and you feel refreshed. So, place is not important, mind is important. And meditation has given me so much compassion. I can now think a thing from different angles. It just made me so much open, because even if someone does negative stuff to me, I feel like I try to understand the point that where they are coming from, because not
Mm-hmm.
everyone have same enlightenment as we have.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
always try to think what they have been through, what they have experienced in their life. Without
yes,
meditation, I don't think so, because now many people ask me that how come you are so much forgiving, that person has
yes,
done so much bad to you. But with meditation, because everything has a reason, and it makes you
yes.
so much open that you understand others point of view. You can focus on your even everyday life so much. It just gives you so much acceptance of things. Is that
Yes.
right?
So much acceptance and so much pleasure. Yes, like I recently had an issue in my life, and for like today I should feel the sadness in my life, but I'm not feeling. Why would I feel sad? I'm happy inside. I'm not feeling any negativity inside in my life inside me. But yes, actually, people don't know about it. So whenever the event happened in their life, so there are more triggers at that event where they don't want to be. So what happened? Like just accept your thoughts and let go all of your negativity from your life, from your body, from your mind. You will feel relaxed and calm, and you will feel real happiness in your life. Literally.
Exactly. um, and so many friends of mine and so many people I have spoken to, they have a bit misconception about meditation that I want to clear. They think that meditation is when you just sit and think about stuff, which I have seen so many people say that they have to think about stuff, but it is not right. It's, you have to clear your mind or try to clear your mind. Of course, when you start at the beginning, it would be really hard, but it's just habit takes so much time. Like the highest meditation I had done was for 1.5 hours, and I had been
Mhm.
doing this for a long time, but now I just do it for 10 or 15 minutes. So it gives you energy, it gives you focus in your life, and it's so much like beneficial, because I have read so many in so many papers as well, that it releases dopamine, a chemical which makes you happy. How meditation has helped you in your life, Afia?
It helped me a lot. Like if we talk about 3 or 4 years back, I was literally getting irritated in small things, and my thing literally was not working. I was putting so much effort on it, but it's not working. And I was like, no, is this something wrong with me? I'm not doing it in a right way, or why my things are not working? Like because I'm putting my efforts and my energy on it, but because of my energy was so negative, and I'm just giving negative energy to my work, to my people around me. So things were not working. I was literally getting irritated in small things. But once I came into this meditation process, so like I can feel the positivity inside me. I can feel the happiness inside me. So now when I put my efforts in any work, so I can get it done in a minutes, just like or at that time I was putting so many hours on the small thing, but it was not working. So it's just the difference. Like 3 years back, I was so irrational. I was so irritated because of my negative energies. But now at that moment, whatever negative thing happened to me, I accept it. It's okay. I'm accepting it. It happened to me. I love myself. I love my positive energy. I love if it's my negative energy, if it's my positive energy, if it's my emotional pain, my trauma, I accept it because it relates to me. I have to accept it. Once you accept it, you are free from all of your worries.
You are
What
so
we
right.
Yeah, because what I was doing, I was not accepting. I was just trying to divert my mind. I was going there, I was going there. Okay, this person is irritating me or bothering me. Actually, this person or this that event was not bothering me. I was so irritated, I was so bothered. So everything was irritating. Now, even if somebody tries to bother me, if something tries to bother me, it doesn't bother me because I feel happier. So
Yes, yes.
that's the difference. Yes.
That's so good. It reminded me, like, cause of meditation, of course, jealousy, feeling envy, feeling sometimes negative is a really common human emotion, right? So of course sometimes I get jealous, but because of meditation I know that myself why I'm getting jealous, what's in her or what's in him that I'm getting jealous. And if they have really good positive thing, I feel good for them and I try to adopt in my life, rather than having it as a negative energy, jealousy, anger, or anything. If I feel anger, I'm like, oh, what they have done? Okay, what's the reason behind it? I just try to find out the reason behind the things and thinking objectively rather than subjectively. Because when you think some things or emotions are subjectively, you get so many emotions involved. But you think
Mhm.
objectively that everything has a reason, you start
Everything has a
enjoying the roller coaster of life, enjoying the journey of the life rather than worrying about the destination, because we are here to enjoy journey as it is rather
yes,
than thinking
yes,
about
yes.
destination.
I agree with you. But I was literally thinking about it. I was reading like this life is our job. We have to do this, but we have to work. We have to study. All these are jobs, and we are doing it. This life is our job as well. But what we can do, we can enjoy our life. We can enjoy our work. We can enjoy our studies. So, but for doing this, you have to clear your thought process. You have to relax you have to calm your body to enjoy your life, to feel really happy inside you.
So Afia, because you uh, have started 3 years back, so you are the right person to answer this question, not me, because I started at childhood. how a
Mhm.
person who have seen so much benefits of meditation, who wants to start, how they can start, what's the first step? Was I don't even remember the first step. So can you please tell us everyone how they can start meditating?
Yeah, I can tell like it's how did I start? I'm so irritated. I was so bothered. I was not listening anybody, but it was my friend actually who pushed towards all these things, who forced me to do this thing because I really needed at that time. What I did, uh, I was when I was sitting alone and I was trying to do all these things. So I was getting bothered, irritated by all these negative thoughts were appearing because I was not ready at that time to accept all these negative thoughts. What my friend did actually, we sat together and he was telling me like how could I feel all these things. Take deep breaths, exhale and inhale. Now stop it. Now focus on your thoughts. Whatever thoughts you are having, if it's negative, if it's positive, just accept. Peacefully accept your thoughts. So once you accept it, okay, now the process has been started. Now you're on this process. So if you are like we in Pakistan, we usually I used to share my room with my sister, so I had no the separate room. But I did like while I was when I was like I'm doing first sleeping, I lay down, I close my eyes, put the headphones or earbuds in my ear, and I was listening meditation music. Now I'm now the process has been started. I'm in that process, so I'm doing it now. So you don't need any specific place. You just need to focus on your thoughts. You just need to accept it. Once you started accepting it, now you are in a process. Once you are in a process, so all of your negative thoughts will appear. Thoughts will appear, but you have to accept it. Now you're accepting it, and all this negativity are letting uh, out from you, are going out from you. So you don't need to do it for an hour, for 30 minutes, or for an hour, for 2 hours. Whatever time you are feeling like you can do this, if it's 10 minutes, if it's 10 minutes, just do it for 10 minutes. Make it your practice. Make it your practice. Like whatever time of a day is visible for you, if it's day, night, morning, doesn't matter. Just sit quietly and focus on your thoughts. It's, do I will suggest do this and start for 10 minutes, and then you can add 5 minutes more, and then you can add 20 minutes more. So sometimes I'm used to it now, so that sometimes I do it for 2 hours when I was feeling so angry, so anxious, and I didn't want to share it with anybody. What I did, I just sit quietly and doing this, and it was like it went around 2 hours. And other morning, I was literally feeling really relaxed and happy. Whatever happened yesterday, I was not thinking about it. I was just in a mood to feel happy and relaxed. So if it, if there's a beginner person who wants to start this, you don't need any place. Just sit quietly, whatever time you feel it is suitable for you. If it's morning, night, or day, anytime. Just sit quietly, close your eyes and focus on your thoughts. In start, negative thoughts will appear. You have to accept it. So do this for 10 minutes, and then other day you can practice it. So you will get used to it.
Yes, yes. Even I would recommend people to even start with 1 minute is okay, and you can even
1 minute.
gradually add 1 minute. And I think the ideal time is to have at least 20 minutes of meditation, but you can
20
even
minutes.
start with 1 minute. And I have read so many stuff on meditation that even if you don't sit for 1 minute, if you are eating, you can adopt mindfulness while eating, while doing stuff to get the benefit of meditation. When I'm running, I do mindfulness running, so which is also a kind of meditation. So you, it's not like only you have to sit in a place to do meditation. You can do anything with mindfulness, which is called classified as
Yes, yes.
meditation.
You can do it.
And
Like if you're dog, if you're running, if you're cycling, you can do it. All this thing. Yes, you are
exactly.
right.
And one of my teacher of meditation, who we were discussing, she said
Mhm.
that one of her students quit smoking because of mindfulness meditation. The reason, when she just asked him to do everything with mindfulness, so out of habit he was going every day to smoke. One day he started thinking how the smoke tastes, and he said that it's tasted like really bad vinegar and ashes, just the ashes. So then he said, it's not healthy for my health. It tastes doesn't taste good. I'm just doing out of stress, that's it. So why I'm doing it? So you start questioning your negative habits because you are doing so many things, just because of habit, or your mind has trained yourself. Sometimes I eat cheese pasta because if I'm stressful, I love cheese. I feel like if I eat cheese, it makes me happy, which I am doing as a person. But when I know after cheese, I feel so much bloated and I feel so much guilty that I have done it. When you start adopting mindfulness, you start making healthier choices. And it is
Yes,
all
yes.
about, it's a journey.
It happened. It happened. I used to have donuts a lot. Like every day, I was having donuts. But what was happening? Like it was making me more stressful. It was making me more anxious. Sugar, is a cause of depression. So yeah, dark chocolate is fine, but having a lot of brownies and donuts is causing of depression. So I avoid. Sometimes I take it, but like past few months I was having a lot of feelings. And when my mood triggers, I was having so much anxiety in me, and I was like, this is happening. Why? Because I had so many donuts last month. So I avoid it. You are right. Like, once you are in that process, once you started meditating, so you will go for the healthier choices. You will go for the healthier meals. Even if you are going outside, so you will choose the healthier meals which actually feel your body good.
Yes. Yes. And in even spending, if you are thinking what you are spending, doing mindfulness thinking, mindfulness purchase, oh, I really don't need it. So it just
Mhm.
makes your life totally into a different angle. You start saving more, you start having conscious spending where you can, it's not about having a miser spending, but it's about having conscious spending so that you can spend on the things that you like. Because I love traveling so much, but I don't like shopping for clothes and heels. So I usually don't spend that much money on clothes, but spend so much money in traveling because I love it. So it's more of conscious behavior rather than having spontaneous purchases. Because I know a spontaneous purchase, I think, oh, do I really need it? Do I need this chocolate? So it just gives you so much healthy
Yes,
direction as well,
yes,
and it
we,
affects
we,
your
we
work
do
and
this.
whole life.
Yes, we do this because when I was not meditating, what I was doing, like if this thing will make me happy, I will go for it. I should quickly do. I was doing all this stuff. I was all day. I was literally doing all these things without thinking, without making choices. I was just thinking maybe this thing will make me happy, so I should buy it. So I should proceed it. But now I'm happy. I don't need it. I don't need these things to make me happy. So yes, choices matters.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming today, Afia. It was a great, great discussion with you. Hopefully, we will invite you for the next session as well if you have time. And thanks for sharing
Yeah,
everything. And
I will definitely.
it was really fruitful discussion. Thank you. And everyone who needs any help, feel free to message me. And Afia, if you are okay, if they contact you on Messenger about asking for meditation, is that okay with you?
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's fine.
Sure. If you need any help with meditation, because we have reached in meditation with someone's help, so we are happy to help you as well. Thank you so much and have
Yes,
a good night. Bye.
thank you. Have a good day. Bye bye.